What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So today, now that I've talked about the Nintendo Switch 2, which will have a second charger, will the Nintendo Switch 2 support a Nintendo Switch Pro controller? Let's find out. Now, as you can tell, Nintendo used to have a Nintendo Switch Pro controller for the original Wii, for the Switch, and for the Wii U. But also, I wonder if Nintendo will have a Nintendo Switch Pro controller for the Switch 2. Now, definitely, I don't know if this will support for the Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but we will find out soon, though, eventually. Because I noticed the Nintendo Switch Pro controller was easily one of the best controllers you can ever use, because instead of a Joy-Con controller, because it does Joy-Con drift, you can easily use a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Now, Nintendo Switch Pro controllers are so cool to have, because possibly, though, with Joy-Con controllers, easily, they use, like, motion controls. You can use, like, either a Joy-Con controller, which would be played like that, but I would have to play the Nintendo Switch Pro controller with this, honestly, because honestly, it's kind of like than any other video game controllers, like from the Wii U and any Xbox controllers or PlayStation controllers, but I like the Switch controllers. Like, the Switch Pro controller is probably my favorite, though. And also, Nintendo also might have the Switch 2 Pro controller have it for the Switch 2. But I'm not sure about that, though, because I noticed that you can use one of those magnetic Joy-Con controllers for the Switch 2, but I'm thinking they will announce a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller and see what games might be supported with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Now, usually the Switch Pro controller is probably one of my favorites, though. And it's always, like how many Pro controllers Nintendo usually releases? Well, I'm not sure, though, because I know there was types of controllers, the NES, SNES, N64, and the GameCube. I mean, some second types of controllers, like with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, kind of like the Brawl Fighter 64 controller that was for the N64. It's a wireless controller that you could definitely use. And also, another controller that was used wirelessly, which is called like a Wavebird GameCube Controller. Now, normally, though, the Wavebird GameCube Controller is for the Nintendo GameCube, and Brawl Fighter 64 controller looks really cool that you can play wirelessly. And also, now right off the bat, we've also have the Wavebird GameCube Controller, which can be played wirelessly. And also, the Wii U Pro controller can be played wirelessly, and the Switch Pro controller too. But the Wii Classic controller means you have to play wires. It's wired. The Nintendo Wii Classic controller, like the NES, SNES, N64, and the GameCube. I mean, they started off a wireless controller with the original Wii. I think they started a wireless controller for the N64, which is the Brawl Fighter 64. They've started it. And then second, they did Nintendo GameCube Wavebird controller. But now, for the Switch Pro controller, is wireless. I mean, there is wired Nintendo Switch Pro controllers, like this one, as you can tell. You can't use this one. This one is wired. But also, this one is wireless, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, because you can just charge it any time. But this one is probably not that a wired controller. This one, as I can tell. But there's also some controllers you can probably use. Some of them is wired and some of them is wireless. But as I can tell right now, I like the wireless controllers because you don't have to get closer to the Nintendo Switch or any console, as I can tell. Which is kind of cool, though, to have wireless controllers. But if you have a wired controller, then yeah. But the good thing is that they have like one of the long wires, the long wired Nintendo Switch controllers, which is usually cool to have as a wireless controller, because usually, though, it has no controller drifts. But Nintendo Switch Pro controller doesn't have any controller drift, but some of the Joy-Con controllers, I would say they only have controller drift, as I can tell right now. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe if you are new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.